All right.
Okay.
We are live. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? Wow, nice being here again today. You know what? Tomorrow is the last day. Today is the
Yeah.
89 of 90 days of our good life. Oh my goodness. I feel like just dancing, honestly. But we are going to dance tomorrow. Whether they will like it or not, we will dance tomorrow by the grace of God. Anyway, in order not to bore you tonight, because we have a special guest in our midst. Normally, she's our very own person. You know Kemsi now. One Kemsi, any other Kemsi is a counterfeit. You know her. But because she's our guest today, we have to handle her as a guest. Sure, you understand. So I'll quickly introduce myself. I'll pass it to find that and we'll just go straight because she has only 10 or 15 minutes to spend with us and we want to use it judiciously. All right, my name still remains Onyadeyemo. I live in Ireland. I'm a mom and a wife. I'm originally from Nigeria. And I'm telling you, I'm doing this business as a full time. It's a business on the go. So if you care to join us or you want to know more, just sit back and enjoy the ride. It's going to be fun. You are going to be inspired. You are going to be empowered. God bless you. What's happening there? What's happening to network? You
I think
mute
she's
yourself.
having an issue.
No, she
Yeah.
mute herself. Let her
She
unmute.
just did. She just did.
Or
But
do you
even if
want
she
me to?
mutes, she should be able to hear us. All right. Should we continue? Can
Yeah,
you hear
continue.
us?
Introduce yourself. Yeah.
Okay, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you guys are doing awesome. It's morning on my end. As you all know, today we are almost at the end of our 90 days Go Life Challenge. As like my co-hosts have said, we are here with our sister. She's here to finish it for us. Like she's gonna bring in the energy. But I hope our network is good. I don't know
Yeah,
if
the
she's having a
network is
technical.
just
Yeah,
misbehaving.
she's having technical issues. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because she's in the car. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, let me introduce myself so when she comes, she can go ahead. My name is Faidat Owoyele, originally from Nigeria, and I reside here in California, United States. I'm a
Mm.
wife, a mother, and a very proud online digital business. So before she joins, let's use this opportunity to appreciate everyone who has been supporting our journey for the past 90 days. I mean, from the beginning, let's go all the way back. We
Mm-hmm.
appreciate you all. We thank you. May God Almighty, let me bring her up. Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you
Hello?
hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
can.
can. Beautiful.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Don't worry, it happens.
All right, let's go. Introduce yourself and let's keep the
And let's
ball
just go.
rolling.
Yeah, introduce yourself. We are waiting for you.
Okay. My name is Latifat Adekoya. My business name is KMC Online Digital Business. I'm a mom. I work in a school, a Nigerian girl, you know, and I run my business on the go. Thank you.
All right. I want that ginger. I want you to give me all the swag.
Yes,
I want to see all the
sure,
swag because our people
sure.
cannot just wait for you. Sure, you know.
I
They have
know.
been waiting. So, anyway, I have the great honor to introduce to you this afternoon our honorable sister, our sweet girl, our drama queen, our one and only,
KMC.
our one and only digital boss lady in the building. Here we meet Kempsey. All right. Oh my God.
Yay!
Hey, you are really, 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 really welcome. Yes, Kempsey, without wasting time, let's dive straight into it, right? People want to know, they want to
Okay.
know your journey. Like, we really want you to just tell them briefly your journey. Let's just have an idea. How do you feel about that journey? What brought you into online digital business? Quickly.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Anyways, this is how I started the online business. Okay, I used oh, saving I used to work like two jobs before. Okay, I worked in a school and I was in a care center. You know, super island Parwini.
No, go ahead. We are fine.
I'm fine. Okay. I used to work in a school. I work in a school and a care center. Okay. and I work double shifts. Like I always work double shifts. I just start getting tired. Like, why would I work Monday to Sunday without having time for myself, for my children, for my
Mhm.
husband? You know? And I start thinking like, does it really worth it? Okay? And when my husband start complaining that, oh, are you the only one? You told me when you start your school job, you're gonna leave your care center job. Woman, this is all you know, money, 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 money. And I said to myself, please, I'm not a quitter. I don't like to quit a job. Okay? I rather go on call than not to quit. I hate quitting. Okay? It's like you already have a job that pays you very well. Leave your other job. I said, I can't do it. So one day, I don't know, they noticed. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay,
we
now it's
can.
better. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. One day, I was just doing a little research on how, I can start something on the side while working my
Mm-hmm.
full-time job. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when I ran into a lady, she's in Canada, she's my coach. She wasn't a coach then, but now she's a coach.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, talking about how people can make it online, the comfort of their own home, even while working their full-time job. Because it runs on its own on automation. I was like, huh, is that possible? And when you're into today, voila.
Mhm.
Well, so I don't say, I don't message her. I message her, I said, no, is this for real? And she told me, don't worry, sister, I will call you. And she called me. She told me, she told me everything about how she started, how she came to Canada 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and she dived into the online space. And she was like telling me, you can do it too, sister. Do you want to work for the rest of your life? Aren't you tired of working two jobs? I said, my sister, hey, I'm very tired, yo. Not to telling my husband, complaining that I'm working too much, I don't have time for him. If my kids
Mm.
don't complain. My kids, trust me, they don't complain. They will
Mm-hmm.
tell me, oh, mommy, working. All they know is money. Once you give them money,
Abi.
they don't care. But husband, they want that. They want everything. Like they, it's just, anyways. So as I was saying, and I told her, and I said, so you think this is gonna work for real? She told me I should try it. I should give it a try. I said, okay, no problem. She sent me the link. She told me to register. I watched the webinar. Oh my God. See people. Oh my God. That changed my mind like this. When I see people making it, I see
Mm-hmm.
people making 4 figures, 5 figures. I was like, "Ima, what's America? What take back here? Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀?"
Abi.
Why she share people? Someone that just came to America under two
Mm-hmm.
years
It's
and
just
started
two
our own
years.
business.
Yeah.
Started our own business. People met did by more than how many years? And people were
Mm.
telling me about business, and I said, no, 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 have time. And I told her, don't worry, I will do it. So I watched the webinar. I told my husband about the business. I said, hey, how come me? Lily, hey, in Kaya today. He said, what happened? He said, and I said, business here, I don't even, to buy your full time go, you this more. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yes, so for me, Jamisi. And I'll tell him, I say, Uni, Belepa Uni, automated, oh, my own, she on automation. I can carry it with me anywhere I go. Even I'm in Nigeria, I
Mm-hmm.
go, and full time job, I can take it anywhere I go. He said, okay. I said, for first, I've already watched the webinar, which is the first thing we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
The second, I pay $149. So, yeah. No, what go bear it? What bear it? Can't push it. Maybe I support it. Money, hey, so even for $149. Okay. I'm going to pay the $149 myself. I watch the webinar, the training, you know, everything. I watch everything. And the last one is the investment. Okay. I told my husband again. I said, "Oh, the invest. They say we're gonna invest too." I said, one more. I know no business in this world that will not require investment. I said, "Of course. If they tell you I'm not gonna invest, believe that." He said, "No." Well, so I now told him that she was like, "Oh, okay." So he didn't say anything about them. When I started telling him, I said, "You're the one that told me to do something different, like something that will allow me to have time for you, and the children. That's why I'm here. Well, he didn't say nothing again. I had to take the decision on my own.
Mm.
You know, yeah, I took the decision on my own.
So I just called the lady. I said, you know what? I'm ready for the business. I want
Wow.
investment. Is there any
Wow.
like financing or something? He said, oh, I can finance it. I said, oh, okay, really? So I dived into the business. That's how I started, and I started doing it. That was like 3 years, 2000 and 2020, 2020. Because it's 3 years now. It's going to 4 years now. 2021, June 2021.
Awesome.
Okay, so that's how I started my business. Like,
Ooh.
thank you.
That was detailed. That was really detailed. Anyway, just for people that are listening, you've heard a story. Until something is really biting you, until you are really ready, that okay, you need that change. If you are the type, if you know you don't need that change, honestly, you can walk up pass. But I'm telling you, if you know that you are desperate, that you need a change, you need that change in your life, in your home. You want peace. You want to live life on your own terms. You don't want to continue to be building someone else's empire. You have heard how it's for you to take decision. My host, my co-host. So yeah,
Goodness,
over.
that was awesome. I love your story, and I hope
Mm,
people are listening. Sometimes
mm,
it's not about working those extra shifts. You need that time
mhm,
freedom. Okay, we're
mm,
not saying you're not living. You're living like you have you have the money, but do you have the time freedom with it? If the
mhm,
answer is no, then jump on board. And one thing she also said is our spouse. She didn't let her spouse stop her from joining, starting the business. She
mhm.
started anyways. All right, thank you so much, sis, for that. Brief, why you started. But let's talk about your achievement. What are your achievements so far? Can you share briefly to our audience listen because they want to hear that, right?
Yeah,
Of course, of
definitely.
course, of course. I'm so grateful to the Almighty Allah. Okay, like when I started, it's not easy. It wasn't an easy task. Okay, but what I learned in this business is that everybody milestone is different. The way we work is different. Okay, like for example, you have a child today. A child that is 1 year old, you know, can start can start walking before a 2 year old. You see that? That's what I'm saying.
Mhm,
I've not said I've achieved a lot in this business, but at least it covers the extra shift I'm working every day, like working
mhm,
Monday to Sunday. The 2 days I'm working, it covers it.
mhm.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
I'm not making a lot, but I'm so grateful to the Almighty Allah. Okay, at least I have that side
Mhm,
also
mhm,
that you know that I have to that I'm building a generational wealth to my own children.
mm.
Because
Sure.
people always think everything's all about money, money, money. No,
Mm-hmm.
it's not about money. No. Even though I love money, when you say money, I got me tí mi á là báyìí ni. Why do you like money too much? Mo ní òmò bí tí mo ti wá ni. Ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú ni mí now.
Àbí Ìjẹ̀bú alárẹ̀.
Ọ̀jẹ̀bú alára bẹ́ẹ̀ rí nǹkan. But look at what I have achieved. What I have achieved in this business. Or what I've learned in this business. It can even help me to set a different business if I want to.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot. My goodness. I've learned a lot in this business. Okay? I've achieved a lot in this business. I've made money in this business and I'm so grateful. Okay, I'm not a millionaire. I'm still pushing it.
Yeah.
And you are
But
even about you even traveled the world. You came to Ireland.
I get to Ireland.
Mhm.
See? Okay, you see that? Before I cannot afford it. Okay?
Oh,
I can afford to travel the way I want.
with the entire family.
With my entire family.
Hey.
I don't travel alone. I travel with my own crew. So go and check how much that costs. Okay? Because people will be like, oh, but she's still working a full-time job. Yeah, I love my job. I love dealing with people. I love dealing with the kids. I love helping people. If you have passion doing that, anything you have, you don't even want to lose it. You don't want to leave it. You don't want to let it go.
Yeah.
Okay? So, guys, come the way you are. Everybody always remember something. Everybody milestone, everybody time is different. You can enjoy this business under 3 months and start making 5 figures.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can enjoy this business under 1 year and start making 5 figures. Do you see the difference? Okay, so we are all different people. It's just the way you it's the way you carry your business on your head. Okay, a
Mhm,
lot of people because they have full-time job they don't put a lot of their energy in their business. Okay, but it's not supposed to be like that. Okay, but you see people, some people that don't, they have just this business. Oh my God, if you know where they are right now, they have six
Mm-hmm.
figures. They're making a lot, a lot, a lot. Okay, so guys, come the way you are. Come and join us.
Mm.
Come and see how we are making it. How people are making it. You
Mm-hmm.
know us. Where we are from, Nigerians.
Mm.
Anything there is not money, we are not there.
Forget it.
So you know, if there's no money in this business, I will not be there. Killing, I'm working, I'm back.
Abby.
You know what I'm saying? So guys, come and see what we're talking about. Okay?
All
Thank you.
right. Thank you,
Okay.
thank you, thank you so much. I really appreciate. Like you said, someone usually says, she said, if you ever see on gender wa, tó wà ń bẹ̀, kí n mọ̀fọ̀.
At
We
Um,
all.
know there's something there. I won't share men are the one that take unnecessary our calculated risk Laman take for
of
we
course.
Mm-hmm.
women because we think more deeply into things. So and that should says a lot for our people out there. So like
Yeah.
you said, journey is different. Stop comparing. This is it's a journey. We are not in a rush. Okay, if that's something you're looking for, well, then this business is not for you, like we say. But if you are someone who's thinking about the future, to fair be generational wealth for your loved ones, then
Mm-hmm.
this is the place to be. Okay, go she wara wara we only wabe wara wara for you. I don't. I mean, ololoye, but we're telling you there's a future in this. Thank you
The
so much for
business.
that. Uh, the what's it called? Your explanation. All right. So I'm gonna pass it back to my
That's okay.
co-host.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Kemsi. Oh my God, you said so much there, and I want to believe someone out there is being inspired. Through
Hopefully.
this business, she was able, apart from the self-development, because she told you that she has learned a lot, that if she decides to start another business tomorrow, what she has learned is enough for
You
her.
pass it on
That
it.
is
Yeah.
so deep. That is
Yeah.
very, very deep. And apart from that, she was able to travel the world. If you know how many states that she visited when she was in Ireland that last year or so, you will not believe it. I mean, those are the things you enjoy when you join this business. You have money to spend on without trouble. Anyway, that's that. For you guys that are listening, we want to really say take action. That is the thing. The last question we are going to ask you before you go is, can you just let us know your challenges? Because you can't just tell us all this sweet thing and said you do not even face
You
any
should
challenges
combine it
along
with
the way.
advice for our people. So
Yeah,
that
and
way,
just give
yeah.
us the advice for those people that is sitting on the fence.
There's no business without challenges. Okay?
Of
Mm-hmm.
course.
Even the traditional business, there's challenges too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Some people will come to your shop, or some people start patronizing you. It always take a while. So you have to
Yeah.
advertise and let people know what you're doing and what you're selling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people they have their own their little shop, and you still see them on TikTok advertising and letting people know that this is a real business. So when I started this business, okay, for like 3 months of no, I got my first check. I got my first check. So even starting the business, the first I started the business, I got a first check.
Just bring it physically.
Okay, after a while, like after like another 3 months, I get another check. But when I start, people start joining me, I start making more. Okay, but the first 3 months I didn't, when I didn't get a check, I was like, oh, I thought this business is gonna be like immediately you start
Yeah,
making money.
risky.
No,
Even though
it's not
they
like
told you
that.
it's not.
It's not. No, you can't make money immediately. Okay, you have to set it up. Set up your business. Okay, advertise
Right.
what you're doing.
Know your
Okay,
business.
let
Mm-hmm.
people know your business too. Let people know
Mm-hmm.
what you're doing and how
Know
you
your
can help
business.
change their own life using the
Yeah.
system. Okay, using the system that's created
That's
for us, for everybody to use. Okay, so once you're able to follow that, trust me, you're not gonna have you're not gonna have a problem. But remember something,
mm-hmm.
okay? Even though I started my business under 3 months, that's when I start getting checks. You can start under 1 month, like you can put everything all the
Yeah.
effort in.
Uh-huh.
First 2 months, you can start getting checks. I always tell you that we get all different people. Voila yato. Everybody's time is different. My own time is different. Oh yeah,
Um,
Mr. Faidat's time is different. Sister Honest time is different. Okay, the way everybody's gonna grow is gonna be different. Okay? So that's the only thing I see, And also when people join, okay, so they'll ask you questions about the business, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'll come tomorrow. I will, So they'll say, "I don't have money to start a business." I will tell them, "If you want to do a business, but no what to share. Don't share your question. Do you want to work the job you didn't want to work Monday to Sunday for the rest of your life? Trust me, the money you're making right now, okay, is sustaining you alone because your kids are not grown. When you start growing, your kids are grown.
Sure.
They have like expense. Trust me, it's gonna be hard for you to that income. What income do you making? Even though you're making 2 income, extra shift to sustain you. Okay, so that was what I when people want to drive like, "Oh, I'll come tomorrow." They don't come, and when you call when you message them, they'll tell you they come. And I keep telling them, okay, the financing, you can finance this business. I wasn't rich, okay. When I started this business, I financed my business, okay. So you can do it as well. So that's all. That's what I really faced when I started. Okay, thank you.
So what advice do you have?
The advice I have for you guys is like, if you any very serious, okay, if you know you want to do something, do it. Okay, no matter what anybody say. Even your
There you
husband.
go.
Our husband want the best for us, okay? But they don't want us to cry to them and say, "Oh, what take by me?"
They don't know it all.
They
Yeah.
don't, I know. They don't want us to cry to them. But I told my husband, "Me, I'm not gonna cry to you because I believe in this business. I see potential in this business. I see
Yeah.
people making 5, 6 figures, and I show him when I started this for the past 1 year, I have to like keep talking to him like, "Baby, come and see. Check, 50 check, 100 check, 200 check."
Uh-huh.
Like, show real, Sha. Okay. So my advice for you is that if you want to do something, do it.
Do it.
Just go for it. Yeah.
Just go for it. Believe in it. Believe in yourself. Because you have to believe in
Mm-hmm.
yourself first before someone else believe in you.
Right.
Right. Nobody will believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
Believe in yourself first. You come first. Okay? When you believe in yourself, you'll be able to achieve anything you want to achieve in this world.
Absolutely.
Always have positive mindset. Okay? Because to do this business, you have to have a positive mindset.
Gonna work. Yeah.
No
Be
negative.
positive.
Positive mindset. Oh, business is my share for me. Oh, my share for me.
Mm-hmm.
I achieve in business, you're gonna achieve it. But
Sure.
Yeah.
negative mindset to what? The business, I'm gonna take negative people around me, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But if mindset to this business, I won't lie to you, will not achieve it.
Mm.
But when you're coming, come with your positive vibe, man. Come
We
with
can hear you again. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you can achieve in this business, okay? Thank you.
Woo.
All right.
All right.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yes, you've heard. I thought Father want to say something before we round it
Oh
up.
no,
Okay.
no. I think
Yes.
she covered everything. We're
Yeah.
good.
We trust you now. We trust you. That's why the fact that there's no really, that vibe. I did not really see those swag that I was expecting from you. So
Sorry, network. The network is
that
The
network
network,
is
yeah, it can be
misbehaving. Yeah.
frustrating. Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, but it's okay. It's
But it's
good.
okay.
What
We'll always
happens is
come
they've
back
heard
now.
you. You have made all the points that regardless of what is happening around you, if you want to do this business, just be focused, be determined, and go
Yeah.
straight for it. Don't think about today. Think about tomorrow. Because that tomorrow matters. And that is exactly what we are building. That generational wealth for ourselves and for our children. So if you want to join us, just look at the website down there. Just click on anyone. Buy one, take two free. You are there. Okay, once again, we want to say thank you, Kempsey, for joining us. We
Thank you
love
for
you.
coming.
Thank you for always being there, for your support. Honestly, without you, we are not here. We are
Abby.
you.
Yeah, we thank God.
You
Yeah.
are the one that completes us. So
Our
thank you so
accountability
much.
partners. My
Oshe
accountability
Goni,
partners.
Oshe is our main person. Thank you, Kempsey. So until we come your way tomorrow, the last day. Ooh, let's beat the
You
drum.
did it. proud of you guys. Oh my
Tomorrow
God.
is the 90 of 90 days.
Tomorrow we're
By
gonna
the
dance.
grace of God. We are going to come and dance tomorrow. Anyway, we don't mind. You can join us from the backyard tomorrow,
No problem. No problem.
if you
Let me
want.
know.
So to
Thank you,
everybody that
everyone.
watch the replay later, we want to say thank you so much for your support. We
For the
love
support,
you, and
yeah.
we are super grateful. We see you again
Yes,
tomorrow
so
for
by
our
God's
90
grace.
day of 90 days. By
90
the grace
days.
of God.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Woo! All right, we want to say bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you, Kempsey.